Legendary vids. Type shit. I want to try to use a new team that I've never used before, so I think we're gonna go with this team. Because why not? Bro, Kyle been ducking me in college football, bro. You know, he don't want to play me in college football. Bro, fuck your DoorDash. Fuck.
Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
This is ironic.
The Wolverines will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. Right down the gut of the field.
First play, chat.
He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That is how you start a football game. My guy's really fast, really good. I'm going to feature him, give him the football, and he will do the rest. One play, one superstar, one touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Ran through the tackle.
Hey,
He's got room to run.
Oh, and that's
He's going to be
Anthony
out of
Morris, too.
bounds, but not before he
I hate
gets it
playing
to
that nigga. I
midfield.
played him in high school.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert.
Is he the weapon?
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Finds his man. It's Marshall. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Haynes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Welcome back, bro.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Sweet cut there. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. He's not even going to make it to the 20, much less the 25. He'll mark it out of bounds at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back? Turning it on!
Oh.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Sayin. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Keeps looking downfield.
I knew that was going to happen.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
He dropped it.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to barrel in.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Oh, thanks, bro. Shut up. I literally scored like
He'll bring it out.
Play.
It's Simpson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man. It's Marsh.
Yo, this guy must be an Andrew Marsh big brother. This is the only nigga who made a play so far.
And that's a 1st down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways
like
to
that
get
in
him
high school,
involved.
they would have fucking passed
Got
her
like
around
that
and
big,
playoffs.
reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. To the air. It's Underwood. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's McCulley. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, they're after him. At the 45 on his way. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent. You've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Bulldozes his way through.
Bro, what am I playing?
Touchdown Wolverines! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quick pass on the fly motion. Finds a little space. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And that's a really good job by the defense reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jet sweep to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They stop him before he can get to the 1st down marker, but he does cross the 50 and now to be 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He might want another play. On 4th down, going to the air. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2006 when they were 1-2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry, Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me...
Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Wow, through the defense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Sayin. He fires one deep down the right side. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the window...
He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take another shot here. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the third. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe...
There he goes! He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The give to the tailback. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. The give on the inside. Still running at the 40. Ball down at the 38-yard line, 15 yards there.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He breaks the tackle. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Finds the tight end. Breaks the tackle.
Dude, what?
Touchdown, Wolverines.
I don't know what I'm
An
saying.
epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys,
You don't
and
play
they
this
usually
game.
go down right
Even
after
if
they
you
catch
did,
the
you
ball.
won't beat.
This guy has the
That's all.
ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Coming out with it, it's Graham. He'll be out of bounds at the 23 after gambling and bringing it out of the end zone. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he'll move his way forward to the first. Mark it at the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
So now it's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Fires to the big fella. brought down after a nice gain. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. Almost a little bit more on that return. He's chased out of bounds at the 30 in good starting position for this offense. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Haynes. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
The running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got room to work. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Honestly.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
Legendary Vids, you're not even on for it.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Underwood. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And
yo, like, he dead ass does not fumble. He doesn't fumble.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This almost certainly to win the game. It's good. Easy call for the refs. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Don't count me out, man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for room. It's Jackson.
My God, it made me run the ball.
There he goes. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He wants a big
And he
play.
threw it
Here
out of the
he-
oh my fucking
Last
God.
pass falls incomplete, and that's
Yo,
gonna do
Julian
it.
is saying this.
They cross out all of the M's on campus. They call them the school up north. But this year, Ohio State will have to call.
Julian is saying this some fucking dog shit, bro. Julian saying this shit is some fucking ass. Nobody wants to play Fortnite. Like, this game is so fucking ass. Like,